my name is Ella. This is my first video, and I'm going to talk about the Flock Fiber Festival in Seattle 2025. Okay, so before I get into my experience of it, because this was my first year going, I thought I would show y'all what I got. Okay, so the first thing from the merch line was the Flock Fiber Festival cream sweatshirt thing. I thought this was so cute. I love it. I'm gonna be living in it for sure. I went in the merch line on Saturday, and oh my god, it was so long. It was worth it because I got what I wanted, but it was very, very long and expected. But everybody was so nice. Like, there was nobody was cutting, nobody was being a jerk. Like, everybody was super nice, so I didn't mind waiting. But yeah, so it has the design with sorry, I don't know how to hold the microphone and do this. The little hands, and they're knitting, and then scissors, sheep, yarn, blah, blah, blah. August 8th through August 10th, 2025. Yeah, this is really soft and comfortable, and it's not as, like, suffocating as a lot of, like, sweatshirts. Like, this is low-key suffocating. So I was very chill with that purchase. And then the other thing that I got was this big tote bag. I did not know it was going to be this large. Standing in line, it didn't look that big, and then when they handed it to me, I was like, I think I could fit in here. It is actually really epic, though. This thing is like, it's like solid. Well, I said solid, and then it like crumbled when I smacked it, but it's like solid canvas. The print, obviously, really, really cute. And then it's got a huge thing with the zipper at the top, and then one little pocket compartment on the inside, which is kind of nice. So this will be perfect for my fat sweaters that I'll be making. So my strategy to walking around was not planned or cohesive whatsoever. So I kind of just went to whatever booths caught my eye in the moment. I did a little bit of preparing, and I had a couple of things in mind that I wanted to get for specific projects, because I was scared I was going to like buy a bunch of yarn and have nothing to do with it, because I'm a college student, therefore I do not have a lot of money. So I was like saved for a couple months, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to let myself spend a little bit, so it's going to be okay. But I thought I'd be at least decently prepared. So I had a couple things planned that I wanted to find for specific projects. Oh, actually, before I get into the yarn, I got this sick freaking hat from, don't look at my posture, Mabel and Jess. I learned that Mabel is a cat. I did not know that. And Jess is the human that makes the things. So thank you. The people at the Mabel and Jess booth were so freaking nice. It was probably Jess, now that I think about it, and maybe like two other people. I'm not totally sure. I probably should have properly introduced myself, but they were so freaking nice, and all their products were so cute. And so I was trying on the different hats, and I was like, which one do you guys think looks better? So I don't want my nose is so itchy. I was like, which one do you guys think looks better? And then I tried on like the cream one and the brown one, which I'm not a hat girly at all. I am now. So I really like this hat, and I'm actually hyped about it. And it's like the one hat I'm actually going to be wearing. So very excited about that. But yeah, so the people at Mabel and Jess were so freaking cute. They were so nice, and I talked to them for like 10 minutes and just perused everything in their booth. It was really cute. And then since I'm on the topic of Mabel and Jess, I got these two stitch markers from them. So one of them is a pearl. I'm gonna hold this in front of the camera and just hope that it focuses at all. And then the other one is It's a shrimp. Oh my god, I thought it was so cute. I'm actually like way too attached to these that I actually don't want to use them as stitch markers, and I kind of want to put them on a chain and wear them as a necklace. So I actually think I'm going to be doing that. So, stitch markers, necklace. Okay, now we can get into the yarn of this yarn festival. So I'm just gonna pull a random one out of my bag and then we'll go for it. Oh yes, okay. Nano Stitch Lab, the science of beautiful yarn. This is an Astro Sport 100% Peruvian Highland wool. And they had this in the sale bin. I am a girly who likes a good sale. So I was like, yeah, actually, I think I'm gonna take a look at that. This was $10, which was freaking fire. And it has 328 yards to 100 grams, and it's in the shade Oxygen. And then to go along with that, actually, I also found this from Nano Stitch Lab as well. I gagged when I saw this. Not gagged. I was gagged when I saw this. Are you kidding me? Right now, this is so beautiful. This is like rainbow unicorn poop, wonderful magic castle land. Like, this is so pretty. I loved it so much. This was also in the sale bin. This is the Nano Fuzz, 72% kid mohair, 28% silk, in refraction. This is just so pretty. I was so excited. And then upon finding this, I was like, okay, well, I gotta find something to pair it with. So that's why I got these two together. And they're both fingering weight? No. That's a big fat lie. This is sport weight. It literally says it. Lace weight, obviously. And then with these, I was thinking of making the Chloe beanie by Kutavakika from her Knits to Wear book, because I got that for my birthday last year from my boyfriend. Thank you. I don't usually tend to gravitate towards well, I love pastels, but I don't think they look very good on me. So this is a little bit like out of my not out of my comfort zone, but like out of my usual like Ella zone. But I don't even care because this is so pretty that I'm like way too hyped to make it. Yeah, so thank you, Nano Stitch Lab. Freaking hyped for this. Okay, let's talk about the next one. Okay, so the next yarn was from U2 yarn. I know, like, excuse me. I thought I saw that. They literally told me how to pronounce it. U2 yarn. It's like a sheep or something, like a baby sheep or a type of sheep. I don't know. I know it's something like that. So I got the this fingering yarn in the shade Reflect. This is 80% merino, 10% nylon, and 10% stellina in a fingering weight. I think I already said that. And I want to make the bonnet with this. That's so not how you pronounce it. I just don't know how to say it. My thing with this was I wanted to make sure that it was a yarn that wasn't gonna, like, you know, be itchy on me because I am very sensitive. And surprisingly, it's pretty soft. So I was chilling with that. I like the gold and the blue. It reminds me of Van Gogh. I don't know. I just think that's cool. These people were also really freaking nice there. I was going between like two different shades of yarn because I have like insane decision paralysis, and they were so nice about it, and they were just like, "This one looks so good on you, girl," and I was like, "Oh, shut up, thank you." So thank you so much, you guys. I love this one. Yeah, I'm hyped about it. I probably peed a little when I saw this yarn. It was so beautiful. This is the Koigu Jasmine yarn. It is, I want to say DK weight. Worsted weight? I think it's DK weight, actually. This is 100% merino wool. And are you actually serious right now? This is so pretty. I think this was the first yarn purchase that I made, and it's so beautiful. It's gorgeous. I'm pretty sure Koigu is a Canadian yarn company. I could be totally wrong about that, honestly. But yeah, it's still really soft. Like, I don't see myself having issues with it. And then with this yarn, I wanted to make the Twist It beanie by Kutava Kika, also from her Knit Swear book. I just think this is so cute. I've done cables like once, and I wanted to try it again. And I just think this is going to be so cute. I'm very much like a colorful rainbow loving person, so I was like, okay, you're coming with me. You're coming home with me. So yeah, I'm really hyped about this one as well. 2, I guess, yarn purchases were not my purchases, but my grandma's purchases. I used to go school shopping with my grandma all the time, and she was like, Ella, I'm in college now, so like we don't go school shopping really, because I just show up. And she was like, Ella, it's been too long since I've bought you something, so why don't you pick out yourself a little something special? And so we were at the Doodle Deck booth. Huge, awesome booth. They had a ton of different like dyers and little like yarn companies in it, so that was really cool to see. There was so much fun stuff there. But so I ended up picking the Seattle doodle card deck. There was literally like 3 of these left when I grabbed it, and I was kind of like indecisive whether I was gonna get it. And then the next time I looked, they were all gone, and I was like, "Yep, this'll do." And also, they're so iconic that I was like, "Bigfoot socks? Yes." Yeah. So we decided that we wanted to pick out some yarns to go with whatever socks I'm gonna make for this Seattle doodle deck. And then I also got the standard like top-down sock pattern that goes along with the doodle deck, so that's perfect as well. We were going through, and because they had this wall of yarn, and you could pick your base color for like had the most yarn in it, and then you would pick some minis that were like accent colors that you could do the like designs with. And we ended up picking a whole like array of colors that I could use, and then we got to the checkout little like table, and they had like pre-packaged yarn choices with the base and a bunch of little accent colors. So my grandma and I were like, girl, why don't we just pick one of these? Like, this was way too hard of a process for us. And so we ended up getting 2. This is so much yarn. Thank you, Grandma. I'm literally so excited. I can't even think straight right now. So we ended up getting So the first one we decided to go with was this like pack of fibers from Fangirl Fibers. This is the Briar Rose mini kit. This is all 75% superwash merino and then 25% nylon, all in fingering weight. Oh my god, like, are these not just like the best colors ever? I just thought this was perfect. It's very like woodsy, roses, kitten in a flower field, all that stuff. I see my cat outside, which is why I thought of it. So that was a really cool find, even though it was right at the purchase stand and we didn't see it. And then we also ended up going with Yarnaceous Fibers Salta fingering kit package thing. And it has the dark blue and then a bunch of different colors in minis. This is also 85% superwash merino wool plus 15% nylon. Oh wait, I lied. This is the Cretaceous tonal set. Yeah, so I am so excited to have like a million freaking socks with these. I have a ball winder, but I do not have the wooden thing. I don't know what it's called. I can't remember. I don't have that. So, winding these is probably going to be hell for me, but that's whatever. It's worth it. So that's all the yarn that I got. And then, I'm pretty sure this is the very last thing. I got a Kirby sticker with yarn in his tum-tum. This is from Yarny Sticker Club, ceruleanorchid.com. I'm not sure. They had a bunch of really, really, really cute like knitting yarn themed stickers. That was so cute. And then I just beat Kirby the Forgotten World, and then I was like, okay, yeah, this has to be a purchase that I make. So yeah, this is so cute. I don't know what I'm gonna put it on because stickers make me anxious, but I just think it's so cute. So that's everything that I got from Flock this year. And then I figured I would talk a little bit about the experience and like kind of what I thought of it. I went the 9th and the 10th, which were the two like show days where they have the booths, or the marketplace, I guess you could say, because I know that the 8th they did classes and stuff, but I was working, so I couldn't do that. Saturday was really fun. It was really packed. My grandma got there like 20 minutes before it opened, so like maybe like 9:40 around, and it opened at 10, and the line was like out the door, and there were like a whole bunch of freaking people. I was having parking troubles, so I didn't get there until like 10:15 maybe. The line was really freaking long, but it was moving so quick that you weren't even standing there for more than like 10 minutes. And I had like a couple chats with the people in line, and they were all really cute and nice, so I was chill with that. So after they check your ticket and you get your wristband and everything, that's when you would go up to the second floor, which is where the showroom was, where like you could buy everything. And then that's when I reunited with my grandma, and then we were able to kind of like poop around for a little bit. Kind of like I said before, there was no like method to me walking around. I kind of just went to whatever booth looked cool, which they all looked cool. So yeah, so Saturday overall it was fun. It was busy. It was packed in there. I literally had like a woman like stumble and fall into me. I caught her. Just kidding. No, I didn't. She was okay. It was fine. I didn't mind, but like that just goes to show it was busy. There were a lot of people. I'll put some pictures. I didn't take any videos because I was not planning on starting YouTube. But then I was like, you know what? I just want to because I like to talk and I'm bored. And then Sunday was a lot more laid back. It was a lot more relaxed. The line in there was like nothing. I definitely enjoyed Sunday more just because it was a little less anxiety inducing for me. I was able to actually talk to people more, and that was more the day that I made like the bulk of my purchases. I think I was just nervous Saturday, and so I forgot all my patterns that I had in mind, and I was just like I don't know, I was a little foggy. So on Sunday, I ended up spotting Maddie from Buy a Thread Knits, and I have seen like a good chunk of her videos on YouTube, and when I walked up to her, I totally just like I forgot everything, and I was like, I couldn't remember her name. I couldn't remember any freaking video that she had posted. Like I was just blanking so bad because like I don't even really think I was that nervous. I just was like I was so like shocked to see her, and I was like, whoa, oh my god, I should go say hi. And then I did, and she was so nice, and she gave me these little stitch markers. Actually, I should show you. So she gave me, I think she like made the little packages to like hand out to people who came and said hi, but she made these little stitch markers, and she was like, oh, I think I have one left, and then she gave it to me, and it was so nice. So there's this one with a little fish, which is so freaking cute, and then a little kitten shitten. I love it. Very, very cute. And then a little star one. Oh my god, she was so nice and she was so freaking cute. And like I said, I totally like blanked on everything. And I don't think I bugged her, but I hope I didn't bug her at all. But yeah, oh my god, she was so sweet. And it was cool to like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like, it's so weird seeing somebody that you only see online in person. 'Cause it's like, you're real? I don't know. It's like, it's a weird thing. Like, I always feel that way when I go to concerts as well. Like, I saw Harry Styles, like, after COVID, because we had to wait 2 years. And I was like, I thought, this guy's real? Or what? So, that was really cool. I also, same thing with the Deegan booth. I don't know her name, or their name. I don't know her or their name, but, it's the person with the, like, black short bangs and, like, the long hair. They're, like, the face of Deegan, I'm pretty sure. I want to say, like, they made Deegan. I'm not totally sure, I think. But I also saw them there, and I was like, what? I saw you on that website. So, I didn't say hi because I had already exhausted my saying hi to famous people, with Maddie. So I was like, I think I'm just gonna be quiet for this one. So yeah, that was really cool. I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. Like, you're on YouTube. What? But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Overall, I had so much fun. But yeah, I hope this was fun to watch because I like to talk and I feel bad making people listen to me talk about knitting all the time because I can tell they're tired of it. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I will see you next time if I film another video.